Hey everybody, Chavo here, bringing you a 1 versus 1 match. This is going to be a Zerg versus Zerg on the map Metalopolis. The blue Zerg spawning down here on the bottom named Aurum, and the red Zerg spawning up here at the left-hand side named Sanis. Hopefully this is going to be a pretty good game. Let's speed through some of the boring stuff here. Let's go super fast, quick, and in a hurry. Overlords passing each other, just saying hello, what's up. Not too much else going on. Throwing down an overlord, making a couple more drones. Throwing down a spawning pool at about 14. Slow it down right about here. 14, throwing down a spawning pool. Same for Sanis. Getting a few more drones coming out over here to replace the drone that made this extractor and spawning pool. So keeping his macro up. Got Aurum's overlord just kind of hovering over these drones. Kind of just seeing what's going on. I kind of put my overlord up there just to kind of patrol around, because you know, you never know when they're going to kind of misclick on your overlord. Just kind of get that little bit of inadvertent harassment, I guess. Got an extractor over here for Aurum as well. Spawning pool almost done. Spawning pool's a little bit ahead of Sanis, but not by much. Let's see if this queen pops. There goes the queen. And does he have a queen making over here? Where's the queen? Where's the queen? Where's the queen? No queen as of yet. Throwing down a roach warren before the queen. So he is going roaches, I guess, to counter this early speedling build. I don't know if he's going speedling yet. I don't see him building or researching metabolic boost. Although he doesn't have enough gas. If he were, let's see if he has 100 gas, he throws down a metabolic boost. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the there it goes. So he is going a speedling build. So it looks like Aurum actually called that speedling build, and he's actually getting some roaches to counter that. It's a pretty good counter if you get enough roaches, but if you just are completely overrun by speedlings, then it doesn't really work out so well. So I guess we'll see what happens. Queen just popped over here for Aurum, and the queen popped over here for Sanis as well. I guess he was kind of chasing off that overlord. Does he have got a couple of hits off, not too much. Got that other overlord just popping, making some more drones, making another overlord actually. So he's going to be overlord crazy over here. And we've got a couple of roaches on the field. Let's take a look at unit production, making a whole bunch of zerglings now for Sanis. Got these 3 roaches coming out over here just to make a wall on the ramp, so any kind of speedling wouldn't be able to come in and do some harassment. Income wise, 18 to 17, throwing down a lair for Aurum. No lair as of yet for Sanis, but he's going that early speedling build, so you don't really necessarily need a lair right off the bat. And Aurum actually dominating the economy now with 21 to 17 harvesters. And when is this research going to finish? It's almost done, and here comes the research. There it goes. So I wonder how this is going to play out, as this is a pretty decent roach wall in here. No more, a couple more roaches on the way. One more roach on the way. Got another hatchery and a lair being thrown down by Sanis. Where's that other hatchery? Wow, that's a far hatchery. I don't know if I agree with that. Trying to push up on this ramp over here, but was denied at the door by these roaches. They said, no, you cannot come in, and the speedlings were sad about that, and they went off and just kind of went over here to complain about it. Lair being thrown down. Got some research, 1 melee attacks being thrown down by Sanis with this evolution chamber, pulling back his speedlings. Coming up over here to the Zelnaga Watchtower, so he does have control over here. And he's throwing an overlord out just to see what's going on. Got a Nydus network being thrown down by Aurum, so we're going to see some Nydus play. Where is this overlord that he's going to use? And here is the overlord, but Sanis is going to be able to see this, so I wonder what he's going to do. This queen is desperately trying to kill this overlord before any sight, but that is just not going to happen, and Aurum is loading up in this Nydus network. Here comes the Nydus worm over here, and Sanis is not doing anything. Kill the Nydus network, Sanis. What are you doing? What are you doing? You see it. It's right here. Oh my god, this is not going to play out well. And here comes Aurum, the Nydus network coming out. Here come the roaches. Whole bunch of roaches coming in, and Sanis is freaking out over here, throwing down 2 more spine crawlers. Here come a massive amount of roaches. Looks like he's got about 13 roaches and 31 zerglings. He's coming over here trying to get some drone kills, and he's trying to get a good surround. He's going straight for the Nydus worm over here, which is going to give Aurum some free reign to kill the queen. Going to try and get some of these spine crawlers coming out over here, trying to get a good surround over here on these roaches by his zerglings. He's getting a good surround, continuing to make some more zerglings, pushing out more zerglings, trying to do another Nydus network. to reinforce. He's got a couple of Zerglings on this Nydus network trying to take it out in time, and he does take it out in time, and these roaches are going to go down from these Zerglings. He was just able to barely outmass him with these Zerglings. So that was a pretty good play by Aurum. I'm surprised it didn't work, throwing down a Baneling's Nest as well. Let's take a look at income. 20 to 21, so I don't know how he lost another Harvester. Oh, he just didn't remix a Harvester. There it is. So, pretty decent play. Lost the Queen on Sanis, so he is a little bit behind, but not by too much. He still is ahead economy-wise. So, Sanis is actually doing fairly well, and looks like Aurum is continuing to keep that door closed on the ramp. So Sanis is not going to be able to get in, and Aurum is going to see these Speedlings coming in with this Overlord, and Sanis decides to pull back. And what else is going on? So it was a pretty decent play. Got an infestation pit being thrown down by Sanis. Or Sanis, or whatever he's called. Loading up the Nydus network with some roaches. And he's going to load it up with some Banelings as well to take care of these Speedlings. That's a very good counter to Speedlings. Is just a few Banelings. They will just destroy those Zerglings. APM wise, this looks like 158 to 84. Take a look at unit production. Got level 2 melee attacks being researched by Sanis, loading up that Nydus network, pushing it out to his expansion. So he's going to try and push his front door with some Banelings and Roaches. And I don't know where these there the Zerglings are, and I can't believe he's not doing anything and not taking that out. He sees everything with the Overlord. Maybe he's just not paying attention to the minimap. So he's unloading a whole bunch of stuff, trying to keep those Banelings back. And I don't know what Sanis is doing. He's running away. What? Okay. And that's going to leave Aurum some free ranges to kind of take everything out. And he's going to try and micro these Banelings, and there you go into the mineral line, and boom, there goes some of the drones, and here comes a couple more Banelings, and there it goes. Takes out that Queen, and takes out the next Queen, and Sanis is not doing so hot. He's going to be forced to bring back his Zerglings. I don't know why he didn't keep them there in the first place. That is going to leave Aurum have free reign, putting another Nydus network down over here, and he's moving all of his units back over here to just kind of protect it with these roaches, and he's not going to be able to get very far, Sanis that is, with these Zerglings, as his roaches are going to be reinforced with this Nydus worm here as soon as he loads up some troops. So that is kind of unfortunate for Sanis. He's just kind of leaving his base. I don't know what he's doing with his base. He's just leaving his base to be destroyed by Aurum, and he's just kind of focusing on this lone little expansion base, throwing up a few spine crawlers over here, and all the while Sanis is getting destroyed in his main with all of these roaches, and he's just continuing to reinforce with some Zerglings and roaches. So very good, very interesting play by Aurum with some good Nydus networks. And he's going to come over here and start taking out this infestation pit, and we've got Sanis over here actually morphing into a lair, as he just lost his lair, and he's going to go ahead and take out the spawning pool. I don't see another spawning pool being thrown down, but he only has 15 minerals, so that's unfortunate. He's using all of what he has for some spine crawlers, and I don't really agree with that. He needs to be making some troops. He makes X.X, which I'm assuming is an unhappy face, and Aurum makes a happy face to counter that sad X.X face. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's just kind of pissed off. So Aurum is just countering Sanis in every way imaginable. Everyone always goes with all-in roach. Why do I always try to do something else? And then he does a 0 semicolon, which I'm assuming is a winking face, and he says because, and I don't know, just a little bit, all-in roach beats Muta Rush. So I don't know if Sanis is actually going a Muta Rush, but I guess that was his logic based on that, because ZvZ always goes to Ling Bling Muta. And Sanis says, I didn't even have a Muta Rush, which is very true. And Aurum is coming over here with some Hydralisks to reinforce these roaches and Zerglings. Yeah, you had like nothing, Aurum says. So, I don't know. Not sure what your strategy is. So he's talking a little bit of smack talk. I don't know. But whatever. Haha, Sanis, masslings. So Aurum is just waiting for these Hydralisks to come in or reinforce the roaches, and I'm assuming once he does that, he's just going to come over here, and Sanis has 585 minerals, and he has no spine, or no spawning pool. There's the spawn infestation pit. Really? Okay, whatever he's trying to do. I don't know. I've got nothing. And here comes the reinforcing Nydus worm. Just kind of find him, and he's going to start pushing out as soon as this Nydus worm is completed to take out these 5 spine crawlers. I don't know why he's going to infestation pit, but whatever. I try to counter late game is what he said. Okay. He's actually moving in his queens. So I guess that just adds insult to injury right there. Moving in with his queens over here. Taking out the spine crawler is going to be able to easily do that. Transfusing Hydralisk. But everyone rushes, so I might as well not even think ahead since nobody is good at late game anyways. And he leaves the game. So he's a little bit peeved off at that. Pretty decent Nydus network play. I was actually pretty impressed by that. I like that. I'm going to try that. So well played, Aurum. Well played. Throwing down his expansion over there, although he really didn't need to. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this commentary. More to come.